actually a pretty easy decision. What is this map? Oh, it's the world map, except the United States, or like North and South America, are on the right side. Are these maps normal, like in Asia? Like when they have world maps in Asia, do they usually present them in this way? Because I know in Japan, when they talk about like Americans and Canadians and all that, they say overseas. But in Canada and America, etc., like the American continents, we always refer to like ourselves as the West, and then like Asia as the East, right? So Japan's like far east, even though they're, if you went west, you would get there faster. We consider them east, right? So we're west, they're east, and then you got like the Middle East, and then I guess like Africa and some of Europe would just be the middle. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard a Japanese person refer to like Americans or Canadians as like, well, no, I think I have heard them say Westerners before, right? Like, oh, you stupid Westerners and your social medias and your political dramas. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna look it up actually. I'm so curious. Who uses maps with America on the right? Why do world maps always show America? Why is America always on the left? Lots of world maps have the Americas on the right side and Europe and Africa on the left. Okay, but like why and where? Why didn't they put America on the east and Asia in the middle and Europe on the west? Because people who made the first maps as we know them are discoverers and charterers from Europe. Nations as Portugal, Spain, the Netherlands sailed across the 7 seas to find lands and riches. Obviously, when making a map, they put Europe in the center, as that was the place where they started. That was the center of the world, according to them. Okay. So if they made the first maps where Europe was the center, which would make Japan the east and America the west, which is the normal world maps that I see. Lots of world maps have Americas as the right side and Europe and Africa at the left. If you haven't seen them, I guess as you have been looking at maps in Europe or the Americas or Africa. If you're looking at maps in China or Japan or Thailand or Australia or Fiji, you would see maps with the Western Pacific as the middle. Okay, so my assumption was correct. If you live in a place that is, according to this map I'm looking at right now, would be around the center, aka Japan, China, most of Asia basically, then America would be to the right, which would be overseas, and then they wouldn't be Westerners to you. That's interesting. Just fooling themselves. Their relationships won't last. They treat each other like accessories. And I'm glad I didn't have to put anyone around them. Bro, that was literally yesterday. Like, relax. He's just coping because he's mad that he couldn't hook up with anyone, honestly. Oh, the Mitsuri super fan! I was just talking about her. My plan, called Give Kurija Senpai a Present, didn't work. Which makes sense if you think about it. I mean, she lives in a dorm, right? The security there must be pretty tight. I went to the front door, but I couldn't get in. So you followed her to her place of residence, and then tried to go inside to hand her a present. Ooh, look at these reflections. Ooh, 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 watch me. Ooh, ooh, ooh.